subscribers. I'm so happy. Thank you. You are the reason why I am here again. And please, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please just thank you and like. Please share to your friends, and please don't forget to subscribe so that you'll be notified when I drop my videos. You don't want to miss it now. All right, so today I am here for the moms feeling that the responsibility of the family have been left, that the spiritual responsibility of the family have been left just for them. Yeah, I understand. Listen, I know it feels overwhelming when you are the one praying, leading the children, trying to and bring everybody to Christ, and then you just look there, your partner is just like, he doesn't care. I know it's overwhelming, actually annoying, but then you have to continue. You won't relent. You shouldn't relent. Man, putting in any effort. I beg. It's not just for women alone. What kind of, and then you get to relent, but you shouldn't. You should continue. In 1 Peter 3 verse 1, it says, wives, in the same way submit to your own husband, so that if any of them do not believe the word, they may be won over without words by the behavior of their wives. And when they see the purity and reverence of your lives, this is NIV. And let me read the New Living Translation. It says, in the same way, you wives must accept the authority of your husbands. Then, even if some refuse to obey the good news, your godly lives will speak to them without any words. They will be won over by observing your pure and reverent lives. The way and manner, the manner of approach with which you, every time you leave the praying to me, this, that. I know it's frustrating, honestly. It's very annoying. But remember that this person you have actually loved, it was love that even brought the two of you together in the first place. There's something you have loved in this man. There's something you actually love, because you've not run out of love. There's something that you see in this person that actually made you feel that this is the perfect one, and then alas, you got in and the spiritual aspect looks like it's being neglected. There are some people that this is not their problem, but to those, it could be from the female side, it could be from the male side, but now I'm talking to the women. And then you feel, he's not putting any effort. Instead of nagging about it, like where this place is saying, 1 Peter 3 verse 1, let your actions, let your life bring him to Christ, and put him in prayer consistently. The enemy of your marriage is not your husband. The enemy is the enemy roaming around seeking for what to destroy, whom to devour, to kill, to steal, and to destroy. Your enemy is not your husband. The enemy is out there. What do? You consistently bring him, consistently remind God, you put me in this marriage for a reason. Help me to lead this man back to you. And I tell you what, whatever you ask God for intentionally, he will grant your desires. You would see a turnaround, but you have to allow unconditional love envelop you, so that you will see beyond the mistake, the inconsistency in his spiritual life. You have to see beyond that. Yes, I know it's quite a lot, but you have to look beyond that. You have to look first. I'm sure there are other things that he does that are actually pleasing. There are other ways that he gets things right. And then the problem is this spiritual aspect. Even if it's not just about the spiritual aspect, there are other things that he doesn't do right. Bring everything to God in prayer. Don't worry about it, because there's a particular place that says, do not worry, be anxious for nothing, but with prayer and supplication, make your request known. God will grant you the desires of your heart. He sees, he knows all things. Remember, woman, Bible says, is there anyone who lacks wisdom? You should come that he giveth in abundance. Ask God for the wisdom to navigate your home. Ask God for the wisdom to be able to tackle that problem which you feel that it's eating you deep. And I tell you what, one day you could see your husband come back, turn around, and come to the spiritual things. Yes, he might not start boom immediately, and this at every particular time, whatever effort he puts, try to applaud his efforts. Oh, you led in praises today. Oh wow, you said the prayer today, even if it's just a short prayer that he said. Applaud him, encourage him. By so doing, you will bring him. You don't need to put so much chaos into it, because you're trying to show him that there is peace on this side. So you don't pray, you don't do this, don't nag him to it, but rather let your actions, your gentle actions, bring him closer to Christ. And some will say, I beg you, why will I be the only one that will be doing the praying? I beg. If everyone wants scatter, make everywhere scatter. No. I want you to know that if you let it, if you leave everything, eventually it will boomerang back. The results will come out, and I tell you, you won't like the results of abandoning your marriage without spiritual backing. Because why? The spiritual controls the physical, and in the place of prayer, battles are won. Remember, on my last video, I was talking about letting down your net. Letting down your net involves knowing fully well that this is how this person is, and you let down all your worries, everything. Just let God, let go and let God. Why consistently putting him in prayer, asking God for your husband's heart, that God will have an encounter with him that will help him win him back. Another thing, there may be reasons why he turned away from the spiritual aspect. Sometimes try to engage him in small conversations. You definitely will not allow things to go south just because you feel like the spiritual responsibility has fallen solely on you. No, you will continue to love him just as Christ loves us. Why pray for him? Sometimes try to engage in a conversation. Maybe there is a reason why he fell out. Maybe, just maybe, who would know? Don't give up. Do not let the spiritual responsibility be left out, because truly it will not end well. Your children would need the spiritual backing. Sometimes, when we were growing up though, you could be in school there, and then suddenly your mom will call you and be like, how are you? You're not feeling fine, no? So you'll be like, how are you? Then you wonder, how did my mommy know that I'm not feeling fine? Women, we have this discernment, we have the discerning spirit. We have, you bettered this child, yeah? You feel it in your body that there's something is not right. That is exactly why you have to be in the place of prayer, so that you will be sensitive in spirit. It is why a wife can be like, babe, where you're going to, I don't feel all right with it. Please don't go. And it will make sense. But you'll be like, if I tell him, he wouldn't even listen to me. It depends on the tone and your manner of approach. So you have to look into these things today while asking God to please help you. I know it's not easy and it's not funny when you have to be the one, you did in the morning prayers, you do this and do that. If the man is called the priest of the family, excuse me, you bring him to Christ when you see that the priest is not pristine, you bring him to Christ. There is a reason why God looked at man and said, I will make you a suitable helper. If God knew that man would do everything perfectly, maybe we wouldn't be here today. But because he knows that man needs a suitable helper, the person who would do with love, look away from the things that he's not getting right, and try so hard to love him regardless. That is why we are here. You know, in marriage, compromise comes. You're not two imperfect people coming together to form a union. Of course, there are things that we women do, and men, they don't like it. So else, there are other things that they do and we don't like it. So when you know that imperfection exists in marriage, but we look up to Christ for perfection, and so make a conscious effort to overlook the imperfections and look at the places that he gets right. And so therefore, because when you capitalize on the imperfections, I tell you, that is exactly how you fall out, and a lot of things start to come into negativity, start to envelop the marriage. First, you'll be like, he doesn't even pray. He has gone out with his friends to drink. And when he comes back, maybe he just, hey babe, how you doing? I beg. It's not that you're coming back, Abby. One thing leads to the other, and rift comes in. Before you know it, division, and boom, divorce, and that is the end. But we're not praying for the negative outcome. We are here today so that we can find a solution for the positive outcome. So please, babe, please do not relent. Please do not relent. Do not leave everything out of place, but remain steadfast in the place of prayer. And I tell you what, something will definitely shift. God is within you. You will not fail. God will help you at the brink of the day. Please don't forget that. God is with you in every step of the way. He is intentional about you because he sees, he definitely sees you. He sees the struggles, he sees all these things. And I tell you what, he will definitely help you. Thank you so much. And please, we have come to the end of the video, and I'll see you next time in my next video. But please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe so that you won't miss my next video. And please don't forget to like and comment. If you have any personal questions, I'll be leaving my email in the description so that you'll be able to send me a personal email. If you a sensitive question, drop it in the email. I'll see you in my next video. But for now, bye, and thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to share it to your friends. I love you right back. Bye.